everybody, Andy here.
Take a bite of Faye best self.
Hey, y'all. What it do? What it do? Where my peeps at? Where my peeps at? Where my peeps at? Come through, Pandy's peeps. I know I ain't the only one who watched Queen Sugar tonight. Am I? Am I the only one? Well, I'm gonna come through and give y'all my reaction and response to season 5, episode 1 of Ava DuVernay's Queen Sugar on the OWN network. Let's see, I got some notes here because it was really quick. In fact, I didn't finish it, but I'm going to get back to it. I got through most of it. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. Thank you so much for popping in. Feel free to drop down into the chat and chime in. Free to drop down into the chat and chime in. Let's get these comments up. Hey, Primpin'. It's just me and you. Hey, hi, the A-Team. You said you haven't watched it, but you wanted to say hi. I appreciate that. Wait a minute. Is that Mommy? It looks like Mommy from the picture. Let me get in. I think that is. Welcome to the live stream, y'all. So this is good. I get a chance to practice while there's not a bunch of people. Okay, the A-Team. So you changed your channel name. I like it. I like it a lot. I like. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm glad, like I was getting ready to say, it is not a large crowd. So those of you that come on in to replay and catch up, thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. Okay, I like the new name. I see your pictures on IG. Baby girl is adorable. And I see you getting back in shape, girl, making it do what it do. So kudos to you. And thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Okay. So I'm just hopping back in. I have been kind of MIA all week. Okay. I've been dropping my Black History Month videos. They were supposed to be on Mondays and Tuesdays. This week it was only Monday. Last week it was only Monday because I had a lot going on. But you already know every day and every month really is Black History Day in the life of a Black woman. But I digress. I have been trying to put together nice edited videos for the purposes of Black History Month. But other than that, I've been trying to get around to everyone that I'm connected with and support you, cross-support you, view your videos, view your content, and just pretty much let the love flow. So, oh my goodness, Primpin', you haven't? Girl, it is so addicting. Like, I'm going to have to go in there and finish watching it. And with this being the new episode, I'm telling you, I love Ava DuVernay's. This show, listen, the title of tonight's episode called, what is my notebook? Okay. The title of tonight's episode was called Late February 2020. And let me just give you a little bit of the backstory on this season. They literally had to cancel the production of season 5 because the pandemic occurred. So they literally had no other choice but to write the pandemic into the storyline because they're filming in NOLA, you know, where it's farm country. They're showing the struggles. They're just showing all the real time struggles. And so they titled tonight's episode Late February 2020. And basically, the episode starts off with us seeing Nova. Hold up. Let me come on and greet y'all. I'm tripping. My bad, because I stayed up and put on some cool, comfortable clothes because I said I'm going to come on camera because I've been hiding behind my avatar lately. So let me come on and kick it with y'all since it's just us up in here anyway. Let me take down my little banner. I wanted to show off my little banner that I made, girl, with my little TV screen. But let me come up in here. How I take that down? All this time working, I still feel like a newbie. Okay, hold up. Bears with me, y'all. Bear with me. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, y'all. All right, I'm still up. I'm looking kind of rough, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Ooh, why is that piece stringing over there like that? We can't have that. But anyway, it's late. All right, y'all. Let me get back into my notes. Got my comments where I can see them. So yeah, okay. Nova. Now you guys have to understand, Nova is the eccentric sister. She's dreaded up. She's known in the community. She smokes herb. Nova is Nova. Okay. So last season ended with Nova really turning on the family. Like she put Ralph Angel's baby mama on blast for being a crackhead. And we also found out that Blue, which we've grown to know as Ralph Angel and Darla's son, really ain't Ralph Angel's son. But Ralph Angel been raising this little boy because she been out here being a crackhead. So all that Nova wrote about in her book. The book became a bestseller, but it became a bestseller because she put all the family's dirty laundry out. This is how season 4 ended. So when we see season 5 starting off with Nova, you know, back around the family, I was like, oh, okay, they made it with her. They let her back around. But this is a very close-knit family, right? So we see Nova doing Nova. She's meditating. She's listening to some neo soul. She burning sage. And then boom, she's sitting down, legs Indian style. And she cuts the locks. And her locks were like down to the middle of her back. So she cuts them super short. Like she's going through this Nova thing where she's, you know, trying to elevate to the next level. Okay, next we see Ralph Angel sitting on his porch, which is the daddy who passed away, old house on the huge family farm. He basically left everything to Ralph Angel because Ralph Angel was the son, the only son that was always out of jail, but he would come back and work on the family farm. So we see him sitting on the porch. He's reading a book, and out comes little Blue. And, you know, he lets him know, Dad, I prepared breakfast. Now, Blue's like probably maybe 10 years old or so. So when they walk into the house, we see Darla is there crashing. So I don't know how that worked out. I think Ralph Angel is so soft-hearted and so nurturing. He couldn't stand the fact that even though he's hot about the fact that Blue may not be his. In fact, I believe it was proven that Blue is not his. And he still finds compassion in his heart to be accepting of the fact that, you know, Darla has nowhere else to go. That little straight piece was going to drive me crazy. So Darla's over there crashing at their crib. And of course, Blue is excited to have both of them there with him. And then they flash to this. I feel like tonight's episode was just setting up the semantics, letting us see all the key players that are going to be flowing through this season. So next they flash to Auntie Vi in Hollywood, which is the auntie. She's the oldest living relative of all of them, the Borderlones, which is Nova, Charley, and Ralph Angel. Okay. Auntie Vi and Hollywood are prepping food for this big feast. There's some feast called the St. Josephine, which is a fictitious city that they live in New Orleans. Okay. So Charley is now Councilwoman Bordelon. Okay. And she calls her son Micah, who, of course, has gone off to college, which I know when the last season ended, he was stating that he wasn't going to go because he was starting to kind of want to feel himself and get into all the social injustices that were going on there because he had a run-in with the cops. Hi, House of Yorks. Thank you so much and welcome. Mel is in the house. Hey, Pandy. Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming in. I'm just giving y'all a recap on how this episode played out, and then we can go ahead and get into some things and just chop it up, y'all. So I hope everyone feels free and comfortable to drop into the comments, and this is pretty much an open chat. We're just going to chop it up and talk about it, okay? Yeah, she's the sister. Charley is the sister that was married to the ball player Primpin, and the answer to that is no. They divorced in like season 2, I think, because he was a straight cheater and it was coming out publicly, and then she also had a couple of affairs. It got real interesting. Like the first 2 seasons, it was super sexualized. It was really heated. But yeah, she's single now. But yes, that's Charley. Okay. So then the episode takes us to, they're in front of the courthouse. The whole family's pulling up, and they're going up against Francis Boudreaux, who is the rich white family that was always trying to steal the land. What come to find out also in last season, it was determined that the land actually that surrounded the Borderlones, which is Charley, Ralph Angel, and Nova's farm, and all those acres was surrounded and owned by the Boudreaux. Will come to find out that really belonged to the Borderlones, and that deep down in their family line was a black woman who was alone, who one of their white brothers, I believe it was Francis' brother, had an affair with. So it got real deep, and we know the mixing of the races definitely went on back in the day, but it was definitely very well hid, right? So all that came out. Girl, this show, I love this show. I haven't seen it in so long. So I'm going to have to definitely binge watch this weekend to get myself back familiar with the original storylines from the previous seasons, and then so I can come on and not be fumbling as much in these live recaps going forward, because baby, I got these recaps set and scheduled, and I'm going to be coming on, and I hope that you all will be back to join me. Okay, so where was I? Oh, okay, they're at the courthouse. They're facing Francis Boudreaux. She's all uppity and bougie. She's not here for it at all. She thinking she gonna walk, okay? And the judge, white woman, was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You committed arson on their meal. She burned down the dang Queen Sugar meal. That's how evil and full of hate this woman was, for the mere fact that she'll be damned if this black family get rich and cut her out. It was crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, it was crazy. So anyway, the judge was not here for it. She sentences her to 7 years in a state penitentiary, okay? Darla and Ralph Angel are back at the crib after the whole court proceeding. They plan house, and a process server shows up at the door while they're playing house, kissing and whatnot. Welcome to the Queen Sugar. Oh, thank you, Primpin. Oh, hi, all things Miss Nita. You haven't watched it in a while. It is so juicy. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes, you guys, we can all catch up together because I can tell from tonight's episode it is about to be good. I love the fact that they wrote the whole pandemic into the storyline, so it'll be like real life current events. Y'all know Ava DuVernay is thebomb.com, okay? So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna binge watch this weekend just to get caught up because I don't want to be fumbling and rambling like I'm doing right now off notes. And let me take that out of my ear because I feel weird with that in there. But I was trying to listen to it. But hey, who cares? Okay. So they get a knock on the door. It's a process server. He dropped some paperwork off. And y'all know Ralph Angel with his handsome chocolate self can be so over dramatic. He gets all teary-eyed and crumples up the paper, and Darla's standing there like, what is it? What is it? He doesn't say. So then the next thing you know, they flash to the next scene, and they're at what looks like to be Noah's house. Now, her homeboy from episode 1, season 1, the one who used to come through and smoke the weed with her, and he used to slang the weed to her and all that. Well, she got him all dressed up and cleaned up, but he wasn't feeling it. Like all these people bougie. And she's like, listen, we're just elevating. We're not leaving the hood. We're going forward in the hood. So apparently this is her like unofficial soft opening to her new website. It's like a business launch, if you will. So she's got a mixture of people in the house, white and black. She's serving wine and hors d'oeuvres. She's entertaining, okay? And as she's entertaining, she reveals on a big flat screen the soft opening of her new website. It's going to be called True Papers. So something to do with activism, which is what Nova's all about, even though she liked to smoke her trees, okay? So Charley comes in, and all of a sudden, everybody in the room's phone starts buzzing and beeping. Apparently, everybody got a group text. You hilarious over there. Girl, I know I'm being comical. The group text was basically telling all the local farmers there in St. Josephine that it was some type of notice. And how you going to serve a notice on a text message? Really? Anyway, they got this text message telling them that their land was being taken through eminent domain. Okay? So what ends up happening from there is Charley manages to call an emergency city council meeting. And then she gets a ruling for an emergency hearing. Just so happened that the judge at the emergency hearing was the same judge who wasn't feeling Frances Boudreaux. So she also ruled in Charley's favor on this, granting a stay until they could run economical tests and things on the land and the company, because this company has a history of doing this in other regions. They took like a case study from Oklahoma, where the people there, basically their area was cancerous. And so they're fearing and stating the same thing will happen to St. Josephine if they allow these people to come in and build. Now they have this heavy hitter Black woman on the show. She's new. Her name is Parker. I don't know her last name, but she was in the courtroom when they ruled against Frances, and she's also the person who Charley had to go against to get this ruling. So managed to get a temporary stay until they get those results back. And Parker approached Charley and after the court ruling, trying to be on some let's get together and come to a sacrifice type thing. And of course, Charley and Nova was like, no, we're not trying to hear it. Next, we seen Hollywood. Now, y'all know Hollywood is Auntie Vi's boo thing. Okay. Hollywood, Mr. Prosper, and Ralph Angel were painting some new building. I don't know if you all had a chance to catch the ending of season 4. Hollywood had this bright idea that, men don't have a place. We don't have a place where we can go and congregate and, you know, encourage one another and motivate one another like a clubhouse, if you will. So he's got this place that he's trying to put together, and I forgot the name of it. I think it's called The Spot. But anyway, they're trying to get that together. And I think that's good because men do need that kind of thing, and particularly black men, I think, because most often black men rarely show their feelings. They're not very affectionate. I won't say not all black men, but a lot of black men. Okay, so I thought that he's up dude. He's like in his late 40s, early 50s, and he's trying to create some place where the men can bond. Okay, and remember they came into all that money after the father died, and once they found out that the black lady was really, the land was stolen, all that, the family came into some money. So the next scene that I saw was Micah at his college. He seems to be off up into some weird stuff. It looked like it was some hazing going, and they were getting ready to be on militant black let's go fight the powers that be type stuff. Okay, and it was weird. And literally, you all, that was probably like the last 15 minutes of the show. There was still 15 more minutes to go, and I didn't finish watching it because I came in here because I had this live already scheduled. So if there is anyone here in the chat that could fill us in on the rest, that would be awesome. If not, like I said, I'm going to finish watching it, and I'll try to clean these up to where going forward, these reviews and recaps are much more structured and organized. Like I said, this is the first one after not seeing it for several seasons, and I just kind of need to get my feet wet again, right? But look, let me guys. Charley cut all her hair off, and look at Nova's new do. She chopped all her dreads off. Check that out. So yeah. Let me take it off. Okay. So overall, for this being the first episode, again, it was titled Late February 2020. I think they're trying to put us in the mindset that, hey, we're dealing with the pandemic too. Like I said, they dropped filming because of the pandemic at the start of the pandemic as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how they incorporate it into the storyline. I think it's going to definitely heat up. It's going to be juicy because they were just pretty much reintroducing us to the cast. You had Mr. Prosper, you had Charley, Nova, Micah, Ralph Angel, Darla, Blue, Hollywood, and Auntie Vi. And we already see that they're fighting over the land still. They're fighting over the fact that the Boudreaux literally burned down the mill, which was their moneymaker. It's going to be interesting to see. And I will be here to recap and review it. I'm going to do the first few seasons. Well, not the few seasons, but the first 4 episodes in a live stream format like this. And depending on the turn things take, I may go back to doing a upload it and just premiering it. Who knows? But I kind of like this, especially once I get reacclimated to the show. So yeah, y'all, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to give my initial reaction and recap on what I got out of it. It was definitely heated. I think it's going to be really good season. The styles are everything. Ralph Angel is everything. I love what they did with Charley's hair. I love what they did with Nova's hair. Darla still looks I don't know what you would call that, scruffy. Blue needs a haircut, but I digress. We shall see. You all, thank you guys so much for coming. Um, Feel free to drop into the comments and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see me add. Again, that picture is there. And there's another picture of the family. Bordelons. There you've got Nova before she cut the locks. Charley before she cut her hair. Micah, Ralph Angel, Auntie Vi, and Hollywood. So those are basically all the key players for the show. Okay? Those are all the key players that we can be looking forward to getting the action from. And I think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be a great show this season. If you guys are content creators and you guys are looking to network, on Friday evenings here, I do host a Drop the Link live stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys may want to come to that. In fact, let me give you a little intro on what we do there, because YouTube has did away with the 3 dots that we used to could click on people's avatar and go right to their channel. Well, you pretty much can't do that anymore while you're in a live stream. So it's a bit more difficult to connect. Hey, Zero, what's up? Welcome in. I was just bringing it to an end. And now I was just letting them know all about the link day, because it'll be the next day that I'm live, which will be Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are a YouTuber and you're looking to network and cross-support other content creators and you want people to support you, I have a little short informational video on what that's about. Let me show you guys that really quick before I get out of here. Hey guys, Pandy here of Pandy's Hair Candy and More. You already know it's Friday. Drop the Link Day is hosted by me, your girl, yours truly. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want to be in the building. Be prepared with your short video. Anything 2 minutes or less. Come prepared to have fun, get to meet new people, and cross-support your fellow content creators. This is an opportunity for you to grow organically. Do it the right way. Shake hands, meet a friend. So come on through. Just putting out a friendly PSA to remind you that I will be hosting Drop the Link Day here on this channel, Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you in the building. It's for you. All right, so that's on Fridays, y'all. At 7 p.m. It is free, 99. Okay, don't cost you nothing. All you have to be willing to do is have your 2-minute or less video on your homepage. That can be an intro video. It can be 10 seconds, whatever, because my moderators will be going over and toggling from this live stream over to your channel, grabbing your short video, dropping it in the chat for everyone to watch and support. And we ask that you stay and participate so that everybody can receive the same love. I'm quick. I usually only go maybe 45 minutes to an hour so that everyone's video get watched. So yeah, if you want to participate, that's Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when I'll be live again. Other than that, Sunday, I usually do a game night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I do think I'm going to have one this Sunday because it is still Black History. So I'll probably have a Black History Month themed trivia. It's always a great time. We always have fun, kick it. And usually I give away something. okay, to the winner. So come through and kick it for that. And then, of course, next Tuesday, I'll be back with next week's review and recap on Queen Sugar. So I thank you guys again all for coming in and participating and hang out with me. I'm quick. We started at 10:30. It is now 11 Eastern, so I have had your time and attention for a full 30 minutes. If you all did not remember to blow dry on that like button, please don't forget to blow dry on that like button on your way out. All right? With that, I am going to bring it to a close, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful evening because your girl got to get up early in the morning for work, and I be tired. So shout out to you all. Thank you all again so much for coming. All things Miss Tonita, Zero the Infinite, Primping and Easy TV girl. Thank you for being here and moderating. I really appreciate you. And I believe that was it. I believe that was all that was here. If you are catching this, House of Yorks. How could I forget? House of Yorks. I'm just scrolling back up to make sure I didn't miss anyone. The 18, Mommy. Yeah, and that's everyone. So yes, if you're catching the replay, thank you so much for taking a moment to click on the video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and please stay tuned. Smash the notification bell so that you are kept notified each and every time that I drop new content on the channel. I am Pandy of Pandy's Hair Candy and More. It's always an and more with me. All right, you all stay out there. And again, have a good night. Thank you all so much for coming through and kicking it with your girl. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself. And if you have not already, don't forget to blow dry on my like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? It is free 99 after all. Make sure you double tap on that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I go live over here and when new content is added to the channel. Until next time, stay safe, everybody. Stay encouraged. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. To come back on Primping, that's a good idea. That is a good idea to bring everybody up to speed because I definitely am going to be binge watching. So yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do that. Take some notes. I'm sure everybody will appreciate that too. In the future. Yes. So all right, y'all. I'm out of here for real this time. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.